What's up, guys? Welcome to the BONK podcast by Nagyong and Hari.
This is our first episode. Let's go. Okay, so I'm Hari, and this is Nagyong.
Nagyong.
we live apart because I moved last summer. I used to live in North Carolina with Nagyong, but then I moved. So now we're kind of long distance, but we still besties though.
So, basically, to give you the statement of purpose of our whole podcast, if you will, basically we're going to be talking about like current events that happen around the world and kind of like our take on it. A lot of times, me and Hadi find ourselves like not knowing what opinion to have, like what to think about a certain topic, you know? There's all these like controversial like topics that people always seem to have such a strong opinion about, but like I feel like we don't necessarily have an opinion on these things, so a lot of times we just kind of hop on like whatever the crowd thinks and just go with the basic answer because we're just not educated enough to know. But I feel like this podcast can maybe encourage us to do more research on the topics that we would like to discuss and the topics that you would like us to discuss, and then we can kind of like interact with each other and then ourselves as well, so we can analyze our thoughts and be able to like share open-mindedly from the comfort of our own homes. So yeah.
All right.
But today, we're not gonna be doing something serious.
We're doing something a little different.
Yeah. Today is just like
than the usual.
Okay, today is honestly, I don't even know what today is. It's just kind of like an introducing me kind of. So we're basically just gonna be doing exactly what Daniel Yim predicted that we would be doing, which is talking about random crap that has nothing to do with the world and it has absolutely no importance to anybody whatsoever and nobody really needs to care. But
alright, so along with that, every week we're going to be sharing a song recommendation with you guys, some of our favorite songs, because me and Nagyong listen to music like a lot. Since we're both South Korean, we listen to Korean music a lot. So along with American music, we're going to also share one Korean song. So this week's Korean song is Foolish Love by John Park, and our American song is Good News by Mac Miller.
Yeah. So the reason I chose this song, Foolish Love, which in Korean is 이상한 사랑, it's an OST for a K-drama, and it's such a heartwarming like K-drama. It's honestly like kind of creepy and scary at first, but like it's also like I really like the guy character Kangana. Like oh my god, like first of all he's like hot, but then also like his like
hot.
First of all he's hot, but he's also like a really good like namja. So like he's a really good guy.
Namja.
He's a good namja.
He's my namja.
Like he's a good like person. And
namja.
and that emphasizes like the heartwarming aspect of the whole like drama, and it's called When the Camellia Blooms, and the whole song is like very acoustic, like guitar based, and all this guitar stuff is just like oh man, I love guitar.
Yes.
And it's really good. I like it. It's kind of like a springy, breezy type of vibe, so yeah, enjoy.
Alright, so good news. I really like this song because it's good to listen to whenever, like in my opinion, it's a song that I listen to in whatever mood I'm in. Like, I don't know, I think it's just a good basic song to have in your playlist. I listen to it all the time, every single day. But yeah, I really love this song and you should definitely give it a listen. Macmillan.
Okay, so moving on. Each episode we're gonna have a topic of the day. So today's
Topic of
topic
the
of the day
day.
is getting to know us.
Yo.
Introducing me.
Alright. Did you know that lost AirPods are so common? They're in New York City subway tracks. Did you know that? Tell me, did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Of course you didn't. Anyways, more than 100 AirPods and charging cases were found in like New York subway system, and that's kind of scary, bro. That's a lot of money down there, you know?
Okay, imagine how many people
Kind of a waste of
freaking
money.
have own AirPods enough to like lose like for them. So it's like this is freaking Greensboro. So like imagine like New York.
New York, ooh, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Bro, I really want AirPods. Like, I'm so freaking broke though. Like, so freaking expensive. Like, $200.
Bro, all you have to do is just go to freaking New York and pick up a pair. That's all you gotta do. Just get a plane ride, go over there, and just. It's simple,
I
Nagyong.
be
What are you complaining
searching in
about?
the.
The subway systems. Yeah, it's kind of spooky. You gotta go through the rats, you know what I'm saying? Before they get it.
Dude,
Beat the rats.
they sell AirPods. They sell like off-brand AirPods at Urban
At the
Outfitters.
airport? Oh,
Airport?
dang. Yeah, they sell them at the airport. Oh my gosh,
No,
it's kind of funny.
they sell fake AirPods at Urban Outfitters. Like,
That's
they're
so funny.
$30 or something like that, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but like every single review is like, this doesn't even work. Like, it doesn't even turn on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, anyways.
Alright, so like adding to the AirPods, dude, I just remembered something. Um, so there was like this one experience. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm like so traumatized, but I was at
Freaking
school, right?
dramatic.
And I know. I was at school, and this is when I had AirPod, like no, not AirPods, when I had earphones, okay? So I always wear my earphones because I always listen to music, right? So I was walking to class. I was walking to first period, and I was wearing my earphones, you know, listening to my music, minding my own business. And then someone bumped into me, and my earphones like fell off, right? And I was like, oh, I can just pick them up because like that's what always happens. But I like look at the floor for my earphones, and my earphones, and they're not freaking there. I'm like, where did they go, right? You know? So I like look around, I don't see it. I like look behind me, I don't see it. And then I like look at behind me at the person that's walking past that just bumped into me, and my freaking earphones are hanging off of their backpack. And I don't know how it happened. I still to this day I don't know how that possibly happened. Like how it unplugged and everything just got on their backpack. It was like perfectly plotted on their backpack, you know. And they were just walking away with them. And like the hallways are really crowded, so like I couldn't even like turn back. So I had to like push through people, okay? And it was like really embarrassing because everyone was like looking at me like really weird and stuff. And I was just I was walking at first, but this person was like freaking Speedy Gonzalez. I could not catch up to
Speedy
them.
Gonzalez.
So I had to start running. So I was like kind of like speed walking, like this really awkward speed walk. And I was like I wasn't fast enough, okay? I wasn't fast enough. So they went into the first period class, and I literally had to go inside and like find them. So I was like, I found the person, and I was like, oh hey, my earphones, like you have my earphones. And this person, believe it or not, they were wearing AirPods, and they couldn't hear me because they're just, you know, freaking spoiled, right? So they were like, oh,
Bro, you
sorry, what?
literally
And I was
own
like,
AirPods.
I okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm a hypocrite. But at the time, I was just kind of furious, you know, cuz like anyways, so they were like, "Oh, sorry, what?" And I was like, "You have my earphones." And they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "They're on your freaking backpack. You freaking finessed them. You have AirPods and you have to have my wired earphones with you as well." So like I was pointing and I was like my face was really red. I was really embarrassed. And I was like, "Can I have my earphones back?" And they're like, "Oh shoot, I'm so sorry." Like and I could see like in their they kind of like had this chuckle in their voice, and it made me really
You can
embarrassed.
see the judgment in their eyes.
Yes, they were like, "Oh, here," and I was like, "Wow, okay." And first of all, this person was a freshman, and I was a sophomore.
Oh
It's okay.
shit.
I look like a freshman anyways, but I was really mad about that. I more than mad, I was embarrassed. I was just embarrassed at myself, and I was just shameful. I wanted to go in a hole and freaking cry.
First topic we're going to be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is about TikTok. What
Oh
are your
goodness,
thoughts on
so
TikTok?
many thoughts. Oh,
Honestly, like, I really don't care because, okay, at first, I thought it was so weird. I was like, literally, this is just musically. Like, people my age, I was like, it's musically. Like, fad's over. Like, it's really not funny. But then, like, it kind of, like, when I downloaded it, like, the ones that, like, people would send me, I'd be like, bro, like, this is literally, like, Vine 2. So, like, I re-downloaded it. And then, like, I also, like,
Oh
learned
gosh,
Renegade from
no.
Aria.
Oh
And
my
then, like,
gosh.
freaking... she taught me Renegade. And then we learned, like, the weird... It's,
Oh
like,
yeah,
the
that one.
last time I freaked out, or whatever. But,
Oh
yeah, I
really?
deleted it again. Cause, like,
I never downloaded it.
I'd
Yeah, I
rather
never
watch...
downloaded it, which I'm kind of
Really?
surprised. Cause like I
The
I
frick?
know, I know. I
You
like
always,
watch. Okay,
like...
so I watch TikToks on YouTube. I know that's kind of sad, but like I do that because if I download it, I'm probably gonna be so addicted. And like I had this Musically phase when I was in middle school, and I was like really addicted. And I all I went on was Musically, and I wasn't even like good at making Musically. So like I feel like I shouldn't even try with TikToks. I'm probably just gonna embarrass myself. So that's why I just watch it from YouTube. I just watch these like compilations. Renegade, Renegade. I love TikTok though. Like back to the TikTok, I TikToks are so funny, not gonna lie. Like I don't like the dancing ones. Those aren't that fun to watch. Cause yeah, the dancing ones
Which
and
ones?
like
The
the
dancing
ones
ones?
that are like the guys try to like be all cute. Like those are not it, you know. I like the ones that are like really stupidly funny. The ones that like
Okay, not gonna lie, the only TikToks that I, like, actually, like, know are, like, 3 dances, just because, like, all the girls at in my youth group freaking dance to it every single day after service. And also, like, I only watch, like, David Dobrik's,
uh,
like, Vlog Squad TikToks, so.
relationships.
Okay, moving on. Next topic. What are some of your favorite
Bro.
foods that you can't live without? Like if like you could only eat one
Oh
food
crap.
for the rest of
Chipotle
your
burrito
life,
bowls.
what would it be?
Period. Yes, Chipotle burrito
Seriously?
bowls.
But it like makes people it makes me so gassy and I can't even
They're
freaking
so
finish one.
good. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I want to eat it so bad.
Like that like burrito bowls, like the bowls, like those things, like those are like the one thing that I
Really? Well,
cannot
it
finish
takes me 2 days to
in one
finish, but
sitting.
like still, it's so good.
Like I can finish a whole pot of like tteokbokki, but I
Really?
can't finish Chipotle bowls. Okay, for me, my favorite food would be tteokbokki, like
Tteokbokki
hands
is
down.
good.
Like I could eat tteokbokki for the rest of my life. Like I could eat any type of tteok for the freaking rest of my life. Like I'd rather choose that over like anything else in my freaking life. Like I love
Dang.
tteokbokki. It's so good. Like so easy to make. It's so freaking good. Just carbs, like everything
Yo.
you would ever need in your life. Like favorite foods. Yeah,
Oh,
that's one of my
Chick-fil-A
favorite
waffle
foods. What
fries
else?
and
I
McDonald's
like
soft cones. So good. The best.
no
Oh shoot,
Dairy
Dairy Queen.
Queen.
Dairy Queen is good.
Dairy Queen
I
soft serve
haven't, okay,
ice
I'm gonna be
cream
honest, I
is
haven't tried it in a
so
long time,
good.
but I remember it's so good.
Oh my god, I used to live in Georgia and like we had a Dairy Queen like right next to my church and we'd walk
Bro.
there, like my youth group would walk there every single Sunday. And like we had ice cream and it was so freaking Dairy Queen is just like hands oh my goodness. Like that and then their
Ooh.
blizzards. Their blizzards are really good. Dairy Queen, yeah. I could go on forever. What else? What more
No, not
food? More
Chick-fil-A.
food.
Popeye's chicken sandwich, dude. Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, I had it with Aria one time. But the thing is, we had the
Oh, so that's a
freaking
little different.
spicy ones. It was
Oh.
so spicy. She couldn't even finish it. I mean, I finished mine, but
Was
like,
it good though?
it was so spicy, dude. It was okay. It's not worth buying. Like, it's not
Really? People are like
better than
hyping it up, and I
Chick-fil-A.
was
Like,
like, oh, should I try it?
it's just a chicken sandwich
Uh,
burger thing. It's like a regular. What do you call
uh,
it?
yeah,
Chicken
just
sandwich?
chicken sandwich.
Yeah. It's just a regular chicken sandwich. Like
Really? I
it's
want to
really
try
not that
it.
big of a deal. Like I get it. It's like the first one in this like for their
Um,
brand to make, but
but I
like
heard
it's
there's
not that
no
big of a deal.
Popeyes near where I live anyway, so even if I wanted to try it, I can't. So, no, I don't think so. They
Wait,
don't
they don't
have
have
a
Popeyes there?
Bojangles here. The South.
Bojangles is just kind of
Oh,
like
wait,
a
the
North
North?
Carolina thing. I feel like no, it's not even in Georgia. Like I
Oh,
never
I guess
seen a
it's the.
Bojangles in
Oh,
Georgia.
never mind. Oh, okay. Uh, I
Yeah.
really want that burrito bowl, dude.
Oh my god, you know what I love? I
Oh,
love frozen chicken. I
frozen
eat it at
chicken?
elementary school every day. No, not actually frozen, but like
Oh, okay.
microwavable frozen chicken. Like I eat it. I eat that shit every single day. Beets.
That stuff slaps,
Like
bro.
I, I never
You're
heard you say that
freaking
until today.
serious? Yeah, we
Okay, we're
can.
going
That's
way
enough with
too
the
long
food.
on the food.
We're getting a little overboard with the food, but
Okay, so some other things about us that we need to stop talking about food. Okay, other things about us is that we're both juniors in
whoop
high school.
whoop.
So in the future, if there are someday any younger viewers,
We shall see.
I don't know. Haha. We could give you some high school advice. I mean, obviously, we're not like super qualified to because we're very
Bruh.
unintelligent people. Obviously, we're just not up there.
We've had some experience, so
I
we
don't
can give
know.
some advice, but it's not obviously gonna be like.
Yeah, I think we have the basic experience. Anyways, moving on.
We're
We're
single.
juniors.
Oh shoot.
um,
Ideal
what is your
type.
ideal
Good
type?
question. I'm gonna have to think about this. Ideal type.
So,
Okay. So,
okay.
um, I personally, if I were to limit it to something, which I don't think I really care, but at the same time, I kind of care. I don't really know. I haven't really thought about it, but if anything, if I could choose something, because like I look at the personality first, like cheesy as it seems, I look at the personality first, and then I kind of compare it with the rest and see if it kind of works out. You know what I'm saying? But other than the personality, which I would prioritize, I like looking at
Computer sounded again,
I look
sorry.
at people's height. I like it when the guy is taller. It's kind of awkward because like you know what I'm saying? Like if the girl is taller, it's just kind of awkward. I'm not saying like it should be ideal that the girl is shorter, but in my opinion, I think it's a little awkward. So I feel comfortable that way.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Cause like I'm not like super tall, but I'm like pretty tall, I guess. So it's like it's kind of hard finding. There's more people that are shorter in my opinion, like that I've met. They're like there's a lot of guys that are like either the same height as me or like pretty short. So it's a little awkward, but if there is someone that's taller than me, I think it's not as awkward in my opinion.
Okay. So other
Height,
than
yes.
height, what about
I
their
really like
personality?
it when the person is like they're fun to talk with, they're really outgoing, but they're also like serious when you talk about stuff that are kind of sensitive to you, kind of. They're like they know when to be quiet on some things, they know when to like act a certain way. They know how to control their emotions. They're not kind of like all over the place. Someone that kind of like listens to how little things like, oh, how's your day? How are you feeling? Oh, like didn't you say like the other day you had like this test? Like how'd that go? Like just like little things like that makes I don't know, I think it would make me feel pretty good and stuff. It touches me
Yeah.
heart. Um,
What else?
I would definitely want a guy that like adding to the funny thing. I'd really want a guy that like has my sense of humor because it's pretty rare to be honest. Like, no, half the time nobody gets what I say because they think I'm either serious or they think I'm like being too over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, bro. So Hadi's personality is like okay. This is like
her her.
her character, her as a person. Like she's like
You're not
her
okay,
her oh my god, her first impression is just like
bruh.
I don't want to be alive in my bed, like seriously, like why am I here? But then like in the midst of that, she's like making like the weirdest fucking jokes, and then she's sitting there like like by herself, like
Bro. I feel like I've changed though. I feel like I'm not too much towards that direction anymore because I was freshman year. I'm a junior now, so I'm different now. It's
yeah. Now she's more
okay.
depressed, more.
Yeah, maybe. I don't really know. I don't really feel any difference, but
Okay, anyways, let me tell you something. Okay, so the other day I was FaceTiming one of my friends, and so we were just talking, and then we stopped talking, and we were just like sitting there, like I was like playing a game, and she didn't move, like she didn't make a sound, and then all of a sudden, like I heard this like grown-up woman, like, cause her voice is very different, like, anyways, it was like a middle-aged woman, and I just randomly heard her being like, "It's really
oh,
hard to stretch in here," and I was like, "What?" And I just like heard that, and I was like, "Could be what?" And then she's like, "I didn't say
oh,
anything."
you are hearing
I was like,
things.
what the heck? And then like, yeah, and I was like, FBI agent, hello, like the food.
The fact that it was only you that heard it.
Yeah, like she didn't even hear it, and it was just like, it's really hard stretching in here. Like, I was like, the frick?
Well, that's
That's that.
we really got off topic just now.
A
You
couple more
didn't even
things.
tell
I'm
us
probably
your
gonna
ideal
edit out
type.
a lot. Oh yeah.
What's your ideal
Okay,
type,
ask me about
Nagyong?
Okay. Obviously, they have to
Ooh,
be Korean.
honestly,
I'm sorry.
me too, to
All
be
you
honest.
Yeah, I can't marry someone who's not Korean. I'm sorry. Like, I get some people are like more open about that, but like for me, like culture difference is just no, I can't. I'm more Korean than I am American, I feel like. And I'm not like I'm not saying I'm a fa, but it's just like I'm so much more of an ajumma. Okay, another aspect that I want is first of all, I should have said first of all he has to be Christian because that's more
Mm.
important than him being Korean. Yeah, he definitely a Christian, definitely Korean. Like he has to be like second generation or first generation. I feel like sometimes when you're with someone who's like so different and like in their life as you, it's really hard to relate. So I feel like it could be a better way to connect when you have someone
Mm.
who's I mean, obviously that's like really hard because like when how are you going to meet someone who like has the same exact past as you know? But yeah, I want something like that.
Mm.
And I really hope
Oh
he's
yeah,
taller
bro.
than me.
That height matters.
I really hope he can play guitar. I really want
Bro.
him to play guitar. I really like guitar. Like I suck at it. Like I can't play guitar. Like I know chords and I try to play and I annoy the heck out of everybody by like playing music in front of them when they literally do not give a crap about it. Piano. Moving on. Now that we talked about all of that, I think we talk way too much on FaceTime that we like had nothing to talk about
Pet
here.
peeves. I got a good amount of pet peeves.
Okay, pet peeves. I have
Go
so
ahead.
many pet
Go.
peeves, but
Oh.
I just can't name them off the top of my head. I have so many, but like when I actually like have to talk about these kind of things, like I don't remember
Hmm.
any of them.
Yeah. It kind of annoys me when like people act different to you because they're around certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like you know someone and when you talk with them
Uh,
you like vibe and everything, but then when there's like a couple of like two people or just one person with you guys, they like act different towards you. Yeah, and like they talk different to you. They're like
I
sometimes
mean,
they might be a little like less energetic, try to seem kind of like chill about things, you know? So it's kind of
for me, I feel I understand if like you have a different like slightly different personality or like the way you talk to like certain friends, but then like when that affects like the other friends that you don't talk to usually that way, then
yeah,
it's like kind
it's
of like if it's like they're kind of like degrading
mhm.
you in a way
Yeah, it's like to
or
the
like hurting your feelings when they're trying to do that to show other people something, then it's like it's just hurtful.
mhm.
Like that's just not a good
I
friend.
think it's like to the point it could sometimes confuse you, like to the point you kind of don't know how to act around them when you were like so close and stuff like that. So it's confusing, but it's also kind of you're questioning how genuine they are, how like honest they might be. It's kind of hard to be comfortable around them because
Mm.
they're not doing the same back. So it's kind of like a one-sided friendship kind of thing. So it's kind of awkward. That's why I'm kind of like I have a very close circle of friends because I
Um,
it's hard to like find people that all kind of just vibe with you, you know. So
for me, I don't like when people like don't keep their promises.
mm,
You should say something and you should mean it. Like don't say anything that you can't mean or like don't make promises that you can't keep or like don't say anything that you're not like actually
hmm,
willing to do. Like don't say you're down when you're not down.
okay,
Yeah. Like it just goes so like down so fast when you like see like the moment where it's like, "Oh, well that's just awkward for me." You know?
yeah.
Like you said, but
Hmm.
okay. Like, you know, any other pet
Hmm.
peeves?
I don't remember any at the top of my head.
Small pet
Oh,
peeves.
I think I have one.
Well,
It's like especially
okay.
with people that like you're kind of like close to, I guess. It's like because a lot of people tend to have like different opinions, right? And that may kind of get in the way of things, might make them get into like arguments. So like um it could be like
Mhm.
I might think this about something, but that person might kind of be like, "Oh, but you're wrong." You know, it's like it's just an opinion. I just want to put it out there, but that person might kind of like be like, "Nah, but like that's not really
Oh,
true." Like, or I'd be saying a joke, and they'd be like, "But like that's not true," and then I'm like, "It's just a joke," you know? It's kind of hard to like make them understand when they're so like fixated on their opinion. So it's kind of hard. Yeah, I don't know. It's like something like that. It kind of annoys me when you're like, "Oh, like I felt this way, and it like really made me feel bad," and then that person's like, well, but you should have like not done that, you know, and then that way you would have, you know, and then you're just like, I'm just trying to tell you how I feel, and it's like hard to like how do you go like, oh yeah, you're right, you know, it's hard because you feel some way because like you were hurt about something. I don't know, it doesn't even have to be that kind of stuff, it's just like
yeah.
arguing about certain, yeah.
Okay, so that's all the time that we have for today's podcast. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this random 30 minutes of your life that you will never get back. Um, it's just us being really awkward. Um, We don't really know what we were
Yeah,
doing
we're just
because it was our first
experimenting.
podcast, but hopefully we'll be able to improve. Yeah. Hopefully by next week we'll have something
Let's hope.
better to put out there for you guys and we'll be more comfortable on the microphone. Okay, so also, guess what? We made an Instagram
Self
for those of you
promo.
guys who didn't know, but I'm pretty sure you guys probably all knew because like the only people watching is probably the real ones who actually follow the freaking Instagram. So freak
Bro.
all of you who didn't follow me back.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, yeah. Also, feel free to like comment on our posts and comment what your pet peeves are or what your ideal type is or
Opinions on
anything,
TikTok. Go,
honestly.
just go at
And
it. Full on rant if you have to.
so yeah. Anyways, make sure to check out our songs. They will be they will be in the caption of our latest Instagram post. And so yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching,
Bye.
guys. See you guys next week on
Bye
BONK
bye.
Podcast. Bye.